No doubt about it, Amy Ryan is amazing. The Oscar nominee stepping in at the last minute to one of the lead roles of the highly anticipated revival of Doubt. We had a chance to chat. I think you're the heroine of Broadway right now, jumping in literally at the last moment. How are you feeling as you've gotten into things a little bit and you have a little time under your belt?
Yeah, about 4 weeks in from that first shot out of the cannon, and honestly, last week, joy took the place of sheer terror, and I was like, "Oh, this is fun." So I'm just so glad I made that decision to join this incredible company, and I'm having fun.
So was this out of the blue? Like, it wasn't that you had thought you got a phone call?
I had plans to go see Doubt because I got the flyer from the roundabout to say come see Tyne Daly and Liev Schreiber. I was like, yes, I can't wait. No, it was a late Sunday night phone call. What are you doing next week? Huh? Oh, I'm supposed to go to Colorado with my family. You think you want to do this instead? Oh gosh. All right, let me think about this. So.
How did you make that decision? Like, how do you make that decision? Because we can apply it to a lot of different things, right? But this is...
Yeah, it's one of those decisions. I mean, it wasn't a wedding I was missing out on. Yeah. It wasn't like we were going to Colorado and I don't really ski anymore, so fine. My family went on without me. But it's one of those moments I do remember saying, I'll call you back. It was like 9 o'clock on Sunday night. And I got off the phone and I spoke to my family and they were so calm. They're like, well, why wouldn't you do it? And that was an interesting challenge to lay at my feet. It was like, well, yeah, I had no argument back. Other than that, I don't know how to get to it, but I know I want to do it. So it was a fast decision, but then the work began, starting at 5:30 in the morning every morning for the next few weeks, getting up, very early to learn lines and figure out how to navigate through this world. But those first few performances, I had the scripts on stage. Okay. Whenever I was at the desk, I had the scripts and I learned the lines
around the stage.
When I was walking around the script. I knew those lines first. It was so out of order. So it was truly sit there, stand there. Yeah. Every once in a while, and say why. Do I have time for a question? Why do I stand there? Why do I? But it was really by hook or by crook.
And now it's joy.
It's so much fun. I love it. I really love it.
What do you like most about it? I mean, it's an incredible cast, obviously, but it's also a story that we know so well.
I was very aware that this incredible cast, Liev Schreiber, Zoe Kazan, and Quincy Tyler Bernstein, they had a very dramatic shift in their plans for this show. And when I joined, they were cool as a cucumber. They were they showed me they were, and they were so supportive and anything you need. And so I was walking into this just wall of love and support. And then on top of that, it's an excellent play. It's this well-crafted, well-sided, two sides of an argument. And also I find now that I'm more aware of it as I've calmed down over the weeks, it's such a great conversation with the audience. Mm-hmm. They're so responsive vocally, and that's thrilling. It is alive. Obviously it's live theater, but it is alive. And that is such a thrill.
Are there any other projects right now that you have in the works that are coming out that way,
Coming out, yeah, I have a new Apple TV series. It stars Colin Farrell called Sugar. And then there's a film that's coming out in the fall, also Apple, a film called Wolves, intentionally spelt wrong, WOLFS, and that stars George Clooney and Brad Pitt. So,
wow.
Yeah. So
very nice.
That's what's coming up for me.
What do people come up to you and talk to you the most about? You've just had so many parts of your career. Is there anything, is there something in particular over and over again, or has it changed over time?
The two shows that people will come up to me the most are The Office and The Wire.
Right. They are classics.
Yeah. So but every once in a while, and I almost think I can peg the person, I know it. Oh, you saw that? It's something quite obscure, but mostly it's The Office and The Wire.
And Steve Carell is going to be on Broadway at the same time?
Yes, and Uncle Vanya. I'm so excited to see him in that. I think he's an extraordinary actor.
Yes.
I mean, he's proven over and over he has very deep, dark waters.